Okay, so today's question's from Philip. So Philip was basically slagging off a customer. Not really. He was being rude to a customer, or so his coworker thought.
Okay.
And then she obviously told his supervisor. He got in trouble with the supervisor. He was like, do I come at her desk like a fucking SWAT team? Or do I just avoid her and let it get awkward for over a period of time? Which is what he ended up doing until he emailed us. He wants to know how he could have brought it up with her.
Okay, so he wasn't being rude, but his coworker thought he was, or he didn't believe he was being rude. Okay, so if your goal is to maintain that relationship with your coworker, you basically have to come at it from the angle of she did the right thing and I made a mistake. Now, your mistake, if you don't believe that you were actually rude, your mistake is not that you were rude, your mistake is that you came across as rude, that you appeared rude to your coworker. So you want to approach her like, hey, did you think I was rude to that customer the other day? Because like, that wasn't my intention, and I think I might have come across as rude, so I'm curious, like, what gave you that impression? Because what that does is it kind of puts her on the back foot, so she has to explain herself to you rather than you being defensive and having to explain your actions or trying to defend yourself. And so what that does is, firstly, she's going to think twice about dobbing you in next time because she knows you're going to confront her, and because she doesn't think you're a bad person, she just thinks you made a mistake. And secondly, she's going to like you more because you had the integrity to admit to a mistake.
Right. And to add to that, I think when the supervisor comes to talk to you, you need to just not get defensive when that's happening, and just take responsibility, not for being rude, but for appearing to be rude, as you said.
Yep.
Because if you're adamant that you weren't rude, then you're the problem and you can't be fixed. So like the only way to fix it is to take you out of the situation. Yeah. Whereas if you appeared to be rude was the problem, then like we can work on that and you can fix that.
We hope that was helpful. Subscribe for your next daily dose.
And if you have any questions on communication or people skills, just put them in the comments below.